You hustle, you organize, you create content for your business, you have different types of freebies to get leads, and now your inbox is filled with leads. That is fantastic. But let's be honest, sometimes those leads feel more like crickets. They signed up, downloaded your guide, and then poof, they vanish faster than a free pizza on a networking event. And the question is completely nagging you. How can you bridge the gap from having a warm lead to getting a sale? It is not just about the initial freebie or that catchy hook. Today, we're talking about the secret weapon for converting crickets into clients, the marketing funnel. And let's talk strategies. Okay, let's forget about overcomplicated words and let's focus on actionable strategies that you can actually use right now to nurture those leads and guide them towards becoming loyal customers. And here's my 3-step client conversion formula for you. So imagine a funnel, right? The top of the funnel, it is very wide, and as you go down, it narrows to the bottom. That's your marketing funnel in a nutshell. And it's a strategic process that actually guides potential clients on a journey towards becoming paying customers. So let's dissect how your messaging can bridge the gap at each step. I will give you the step, the goal or goals per step, your messaging magic, and your pro tip for each step. So step number 1, it is all about attract and educate. And that is at the top of the funnel. And you can actually abbreviate it as a TOFU. So if you want to remember something, TOFU is at the top of funnel. So the goal here is you are attracting curious strangers and transforming them into interested leads. And your messaging magic here will be to create valuable content that is free, like blog posts or social media tips or downloadable guides or templates or ebooks. These need to address and solve at least one pain point your ideal clients have. And here you're going to solve it to showcase your expertise without being overly salesy. So the pro tip would be to use clear, concise message and focus on the benefits your services provide. Don't forget a strong call to action at the end, encouraging them to download a free resource or subscribe for a more valuable content. Now, step number 2 is to nurture and engage. And that is the middle of the funnel. And that we can call MOFU. MOFU, right? The goal here is that you're nurturing those warm leads and building trust. You can write a set of 3 different emails your potential clients will get after they have actually downloaded the free resource that you have previously given them, right? I know it sounds tedious, but this will actually be a one-time for you to sit down and craft these emails, and then you simply automate it that you have you don't have to do it again, so it's already automated. Another alternative could be to create a free Facebook group or a Voxer or any other platform like WhatsApp. It could be whatever platform you prefer. And then inside of that group, you can share more valuable information related to that lead magnet that they have already bought. And what you're doing with this group is that you are simply warming them up because this is the MOFU stage. Now, your messaging magic here, it needs to be personal. You need to personalize your communications. If you can and you can find it useful, try to segment your leads based on the interests and the pain points. So there would be actually a few segments. Like I said before, send targeted emails with actionable advice and insights that actually demonstrate your understanding on the specific struggles, but also that you understand their point of view, where they're coming from. So a pro tip that I would actually give you here is to highlight potential mistakes or obstacles your ideal clients might be facing right now without being overly critical. Let's be honest, okay? You wanted to keep it as nice and clean as you can. And what it does is that this will position you as an expert of how you can guide them towards a solution, asking them to reply to that email and ask a little bit more questions also sends the warning that you know each other and that email is not going to be banned or anything, and you are both in communication. You are still warming them up. You can even go further if you want and offer a free consultation or webinar to showcase your services value in a more detailed way within that email, for example. Now, step number 3 is going to be the convert and close. And that is actually the bottom of the funnel. And that's what we call BOFU, BOFU. And the goal here is that you are guiding those nurture leads towards becoming paying clients. And then your messaging magic here will be to create a compelling case for your services. For this final push, your messaging needs to be tight. And the formula that I'm going to give you, you can write it down or you can listen to it later, is going to be this. Hook them with a pain they have. Be empathetic to their needs. Tell and show the consequences of continuing to do this the same way that they've been doing it. Share statistics or percentages to prove your point. By doing this, you are discrediting their limiting beliefs. Now, show them the way or a vehicle how it will be done. Here, you're going to share your client's stories and before and after the effect. Then you'll share the benefits of working with you and for investing in your offer. And to close, give them a very clear call to action, what you want them to do next and how you want them to do. Now, remember, make sure your storytelling illustrates your point. Make it relatable. Make it friendly. If you wanted to even make it sound funny and quirky, whatever tone of voice you want your readers to understand about you, use it. And a pro tip that I want to give you here is that you could offer, for example, a limited time discounts or exclusive bonuses to create a sense of urgency without being pushy. Also, you can say, this offer expires, let's say, in 48 hours or 24 hours. If you want to do something that makes them take a decision like right away. And remember to always use your calls to action to encourage them to book a consultation or purchase your services. My last reminder to you, it is that the entire funnel, it's about building a relationship with your leads, by providing that valuable content, by offering solutions to their problems and communicating with authenticity. If you actually do all these, you will bridge the gap and turn them into loyal clients. Well, my dears, there you have it. The marketing funnel is your roadmap to client conversions. And I know these 3 steps that I gave you are an eye opener. And I know step number 3 was the most eye opener. And I would suggest if you were doing something, go back and listen to this episode, put play, pause it, and write it, because I don't give out these strategies all the time. So if you follow the 3 steps to nurture your leads and, give valuable content and strategic addressing their needs, and you're showcasing your expertise, you will most probably turn those crickets into a chorus of clients, because building trust and connections takes time. So nurture those leads with the power of the funnel and a good messaging and marketing strategy. Now, don't forget to please follow us on Instagram at Branding Momentum for more in-depth conversations about the topics that we talk here. And we even go even further and give you sometimes a little bit of behind the scenes, how the things that are happening behind the podcast. Okay. Thank you for joining me today. And remember that messaging is mighty. So go north and conquer those client conversions. I'll see you same time, same place next week. Bye-bye.